Hey, this is Tyler, and I put together a little video here, just showing my my shot pattern with my Mossberg 535. For a long time, I've turkey hunted without really paying much attention to my choke or my shot selection. Now, thankfully, I haven't missed a bird yet, but you know, the more I watch and the more I look online, and I just got to the point where I realized I could probably do much better as far as my pattern goes. And I kind of really started looking into it more. And I hunted with just the standard choke that came in my gun. And I read some reviews online and saw some forums where people discussed it. And I kind of heard there was a consensus that people weren't really satisfied with that choke. So and I never really could get a pattern over 25 yards, and I guess until I really started looking, I didn't realize how bad that was. So I went and bought an Undertaker, a Hunter Specialties Undertaker HD, because there's not a very good selection out there for a Mossberg 535. And what I did, I shot a 2 3/4 inch, just a standard load that I dove hunt with. I shot a 3-inch Winchester double X, and then I shot a Winchester extended range in a 3.5-inch shell, just to try different stuff. And I guess this is for guys that are searching for videos like I was, you know, trying to learn about patterning and trying to get an idea of what to look for and what your gun should be able to do. This may help you out, especially if you're using the kind of equipment that I'm using. So, and I'll make another video with a Benelli Super Black Eagle with a Primos Jelly Head choke tube. It just came in the mail, so I haven't got a chance to put it on the gun and go shoot it yet. But as soon as the weather clears up here in Texas, we're gonna go put it on and shoot it. So here's my targets that I've got so far. Alright. This is at 15 yards, and I took 3 shots at each yardage except for the last one. And I'll explain what each patterning is. What I've done is I've written my aim point, where I aimed, and where the majority of my shot was, and then I circled every shot that actually contacted any part of the bird. And this was a 2 3/4 inch, just a standard shot, 12 gauge, 1 1/8 ounce, number 8s at 15 yards. And that's what I got, and that was with the new choke tube. And then this was my second shot, which you can tell I'm by no means a pro. I have a tendency to kind of pull up on my shot a little bit. Once again, there's my aim shot, my aim spot. And this is with a Winchester double X 3-inch 1 3/4 ounce number 5s at 15 yards. And then there's all my contacted pellets, all my shot. Alright. And then this is my shot with the Winchester extended range 3.5-inch shell, 2 ounce number 4s. And I actually chose to aim a little lower on the base of the neck here. And of course my shot was centered here off to the left, or to the right, I'm sorry. And I did get, I think it would have been a kill, but it definitely was very tight. And so I'd have to aim at a different spot if I was actually shooting at a bird. But anyways, that just kind of gives me what, you know, what that shell does at that range. Now, this was getting a little further out. This was at 22 yards, back with that 2 3/4 inch, just a standard dove shot, dove load. Just wanted to see what it would do. Once again, aimed dead center, flew it a little high. Still got a lot of shot on the bird. Not bad for 22 yards with a dove load. And then this is moving up to the Winchester XX at a 3-inch. Number 5's at 22 yards. I lowered my aim spot and I centered it this time a little bit more. And I got a much better contact. That's more of what I'm looking for out of my shot. And you can kind of see the pattern and what I got on the bird actually. And then this is with 3.5 inch Winchester extended range, and my aim spot was pretty much the same spot as the 3-inch, and I'm still real tight, and that was a much better shot there too. I'm kind of lowering it into the just right underneath the jaw line. Real satisfied with that shot, and you can kind of see what that pattern does. This is with a 2 3/4 inch shell at 30 yards. I backed it up quite a bit. I aimed dead center, and as you can see, it's pretty spread out. Kind of losing that tightness with that shell. And then this is Winchester XX 3-inch at 30 yards. My aim spot. This shot here, I knew I pulled it. I was going to aim dead center, and kind of jerk my shot there at the last second, but still put quite a few shot on the bird. But it's a little bit more spread out. And then this is where I noticed quite a bit of a difference once I got out to 30 yards. Lowered my aim spot again. I got quite a few in the lower neck. Had a small gap there, and then I got a really good concentration of shot just below the jaw line, the back of the neck, and of course all in the head. And that's a 3.5 inch at 30 yard with the extended range. So at 30 yards, there definitely is a difference in what these two shells are capable to do in my gun. And then last, backed it up to 40 yards, and to be honest with you, I've never shot 40 yards with my shotgun with a turkey load. For the longest time, I just didn't think it was possible for me to be able to do it. I just was never comfortable with it. And this is with a 3-inch. I aimed dead center. I figured as I pushed out, it would drop a little bit. I still got a few shells in the head. I mean, a few of the shot in the head. That's pushing it for me with that shell. I wouldn't feel comfortable shooting 41 yards out with that shell. I skipped the 2 3/4 inch at this distance. I just didn't see the point in wasting a shell. And then if you can tell on this, this is my first attempt. I aimed dead center, and I I just pulled the shot again, and you can tell it was way high. I still had about as many pellets in the bird as the 3-inch shell, but I did go ahead. I pulled out, put another target on, and shot at 41 yards with a 3.5-inch extended range round, and it was much better. I got aimed kind of at the base of the neck again. I put a few in his body, and I put a lot in the wide area that they expect you to hit. So that's a much better pattern, the best pattern I've ever gotten with my gun at 41 yards. Now I'm sure some of you guys have guns that are better fit for shooting, and I've heard different ideas about the Mossberg 535. This may be my last year hunting with it, just because it kicks so hard, and I hear a lot of people saying how you can get a better gun that has a lot less recoil and can work better with some chokes at reaching out there a lot farther. But I feel comfortable with that. As long as I can make a good shot and not jerk it, I feel like I can go into the woods this spring here in the next few weeks and be comfortable with that shot. So but anyways, like I said, I will go shoot the Benelli here in the next few days. They're calling for a lot of rain and sleet and snow here in North Texas, so we will as soon as we get some time, we're going to go out and shoot it and see how it patterns. We'll probably do the same thing, a 2 3/4 inch, just a standard double O, just to see how well it tightens up, and then we'll probably work the same increments out, and then do the 3-inch XX and the 3.5-inch extended range. So if you watched this video and you found it helpful, I appreciate it, and I'll be posting more videos. Enjoy.